we'll see if this works. So we're still in class here, but I thought I'd do the homework help video right now. So I had students ask me about 3 problems, and the first one is number 7 on page 403. And looks like it's this one right here, number 7. So it says, find each quotient or find each answer. It says use a picture or objects to help. So you don't have to use these, but I mean, you can. And so what's it say here? It says 1/2 divided by 1/5. Well, look at this. They've already divided this into half. That means what's left, all you guys have to do is divide it up into fifths. So I don't know, there's a fifth, there's a fifth, there's a fifth, there's a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so here it's divided up into fifths, and here it is divided up into halves. And what if we were to mark each separate little square or rectangle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so the answer to number 7 is 1/10. 1/10. All right. That was number 7. Now number 13 on 408. So I got to scroll down to that one. Number 13. Oh, I thought I had it. Maybe I don't. That's the, I think, yeah, there it is. I found it. Okay. So, I did want you guys to do all of these, and somebody asked me about number 13, and you guys have to do all these, so I just marked them all. So let's look at number 13 here for a moment. It says a regular polygon has a perimeter of 2 feet. If each side measures 1/3 of a foot, what is the name of the polygon? Okay? So let me show you something here. I'm going to draw what they're talking about. Okay? They're asking for the perimeter. And the perimeter is what? That's what's going around. You're measuring the length around something. You're not measuring the inside. It's not area. And this is not a 3D figure, so it's not volume. Perimeter. So you're measuring the distance around. And it says each side measures 1/3 of a foot. So from here to here is 1/3. Whoops. Is 1/3 of a foot. 1/3. And then from here to here is 1/3. Each one of these is 1/3 of a foot. So one way to look at this is, how many sides are there? There's 6 sides, right? So it's 1/3 times 6. I think you guys could solve it from there, because if you add up all those thirds, or, I mean, another way you could look at it is 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. Okay? That's another way to look at it. It's going to be the same answer either way. So I'll let you guys figure out the answer to number 13. All right? And they ask, what is it called? What's the name of that? Does any of you know what that shape, 6-sided figure would be called? I see 3 or 4 hands up. Who needs the most points here? Group 1? Group 2? Group 2.
No, group 1.
Group 1?
Group 2 is winning.
All right. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong class. Sorry about that. Yeah, group 1. Ms. Maldonado, what do you think? Hexagon. So the answer to this is a hexagon. Okay. And then somebody asked me about number 11 here. And it says, I don't know, I guess Kiko divided 5 cups of milk into 1/4 cup portions. So here's the 5 cups. They set that up for us. How many 1/4 cup portions did Kilo have? Well, in 1 cup, here's 1 cup right here. If I divided up that into quarters, how many quarters would there be? You don't know, Ms. Carduno? How many quarters are in $1? 25 cents. How many quarters are in $1? You're under pressure here. So 1/4 is 25 cents.
Oh.
Another quarter is 25 cents. Another quarter is 25 cents. Another quarter is 25 cents. What's 2 quarters worth, Ms. Carduno?
50.
So, what's 50 plus 50?
100.
100, or $1. So there's 4 quarters in $1. So looking at this model here, you would divide each one of these into quarters. So it would look something like this. Each one of those would be a quarter. That would be 1/4. This right here would be 1/4. That right there would be 1/4. That right there would be 1/4. There's 4 quarters, okay? So it says Kiko, whoever, he divided 5 cups, they did the 5 for us, into 1/4 cup portions. I just did that for you. Then it says, how many cup portions did he have? In other words, how many quarters are there? I'll let you guys figure it out from there. How many quarters are there? Count them. You'd have to count how many quarters there are. Okay? In 1 cup, there's 5, or 4. So that should tell you. I heard somebody say it. There's 20. So remember to label these 20 portions. Remember to label these, otherwise you're going to get them wrong. Label them. All right?